Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermornings. I'm your host with the most, Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming to you over the airways on WNTF. Never mind the furthermore. Never mind the furthermore is brought to you with the love and support of our good friends over at the Independent Creator Directory. That's indiecd.org, your one-stop shop for the... Here we go. Your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, artists, and musicians. Friends, we are working towards a world where it's a good idea to have a community. It's a good place, a good time to come together as creatives to support each other, despite and perhaps even because of what's been going on in the world around us. I believe that one may complain, one may rage, one may twitch and shake their fist impotently at fate, but only for so long before it's time to, much like one should, after they get off their knees praying, get up on your feet and do something about it. And DCD.com was this past weekend where a bunch of us did just that. We came together, we offered our goods, we put our money where our mouth is to build something a little bit better. And whether that's something that is popular and, skyrockets ahead, or is a little slower, takes a little longer, but gets where it needs to by the end of the day, doing it in an environment that supports you is like nothing else. So please go over to indecd.org and see if you can't cause a step slide of Mecca, because of course I can. We are also made possible by the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, all part of my ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled the sword to teaching the art to others, as well as scrolled away. Hates and Hellfire. A dark secret has claimed 2 lives and is hunting an innocent child at the edge of the Appalachian Mountains. Only his aunt, a plucky reporter, her cameraman, and a very odd cat stand against the forces of darkness. Available in paperback, hardcover, and Kindle. You can find it all on Amazon. Well, friends, my loves, my duckies, what is on the plate? What is on the menu? It is Wednesday, so I'll be hitting the art pretty hard in the very near future. We'll see how the comments are. If I get too bogged down, I may pop a flare for assistance, but we'll see. Uh, Yesterday was a very, very busy day for me. I got the rig completely unloaded, basically entirely by myself. Then got almost all of it put away again entirely by myself. I was hopping and popping, folks. Uh, got to throw a few more words down on Hates and Hellfire 2, which my beta readers have gotten back to starting to, we'll say, enjoy. I know this because I occasionally get messages from people like Trey that say, "The heck did you just do?" Or "No, no, that's not necessary." Or of course the double word, double word, double word. "Did you mean this?" Double word. This sentence is a little clunky because I love them. And I told them all they have to do is read it. You don't have to worry about proofreading or stuff. It's a first draft. And they're like, "No, we do need to worry about it. Deal with it. Here you go. You can improve it on the fly," which is awesome. I am not bashing in any way, shape, or form. Uh, Hello, Train. Been a while. Let's see. Yesterday, they tested the alarms for reasons I don't know. And Benton County is under a no open burn uh, ban already. Already, folks. The no burn bans. It's like, geez, I have gigantic. I think they're thistles. They make these brambles that I am, horribly in pain anytime I even look at too hard. But those in the unkillable trees, I don't know what they are. But if like a flake of bark hits the ground, you get another one of these dang trees. I swear. Anyway, been prepping on that. Um, and I got something in the mail. I got something in the mail I did not expect because my wife had dropped a uh, offhand comment, and I went, "Well, yeah, that'd be nice, but your birthday's coming up. There's more important things to buy." And she went, "Yeah, no. How many years have you been after one of these?" So there is in my living room right now a box. Well, there are two boxes. One of the boxes contains one of Mandy's uh, birthday presents. Yay. The other contains a very small, very compact little coal burning knife forge. Now, I do have, yes, to those of you who were excited in the chat and making the O face. I mean, it is small. So it is a very small knife forge, which this will shock some of you. It's advertised as a knife making forge. I actually intend to do some blacksmithy type things with it instead of simply knives. You know, possibly metalworking and actual practical things like hinges and hooks, which I find hilarious because one, the thought of forging a crochet hook seems like it would be the most hilarious thing ever. You know, of course, I'm really tempted now that I've said it to forge a crochet hook and then try to polish it up real nice. And then, either use that to crochet wire and literally crochet something akin to chainmail. But either way, if I start making hooks on there, does that make me an honorary hooker like the rest of you fiber art type peoples? Oh, God. By commission, cold iron crochet hooks, Actually, it wouldn't be cold iron. It would be hot forged mild steel. But still, for when you want your hooker to be extra metal. Yes, have fun with that. Not the green room. But so I have to. I have a small. Actually, I have my actual anvil. I forgot my storage unit is cleaned out. So if I can get my garage accessible, which it is not right now because allegedly there are chickens in there, and if there are alleged chickens in there, there's a lot of chicken dust allegedly in there, which I am also vehemently allergic to. See, now the reason summer hits and I suddenly look like a red reptile entity is that I am basically allergic to everything. Oh, I got a ping. Why did I get a ping? Let's see. I'm always impressed when I get a ping during this program because I try uh, notifications, I turn off my noise, and I hop off the net. So I really shouldn't be able to be contacted all that much through here. And yet, okay. I may have been on Project Gutenberg and the Internet Archive looking for some useful resources, several of which I sent to people who needed them. I hope Trey got them, the ones I sent to her. Plus, I was on WikiTower, which is all sorts of good if you're looking for references for, say, sword manuals. But yes, I did some research over this weekend towards my next set of projects. So I'm excited. I've got a lot that is slow cooking, and I am on that post-con. Okay, I know what we need to do now. I have to gather funds, plan it out, but I am excited. But then I look at world events and I kind of want to bleed out my eyeballs. So, how do we deal with that? The same way I've always dealt with things that are beyond my control, by working and controlling what I can. Now, Nick, the world behind you is pure chaos. Yes, I couldn't work on this till I got the other stuff, but I realized a few things. This isn't that bad a mess. I've dealt with better. And a special occasion is coming up where I may want to do some changes. So I'm looking forward to that too. It's just getting that vibe rolling. I'm also very, very excited to see some of the assorted projects that conversation and shenanigans have inspired in some people. I don't know if there's an app that lets somebody tweak crochet patterns because I am not that guy. But I was looking at what one of the little dolls Trey did. It was actually the Drax that I believe she sold to our own Rich Asplund. And I was looking at it going, there are so many utterly delightful public domain characters that one could make on a little dude like that. And then realizing that they're between 2 and 3 apples high, I'm like, one could make a Smurf. And then what other characters are roughly Smurfish sized? So I've been just toying with ideas. It's still percolating. It's like when I talked to Joey, who delivered onto me a vast number of minis that unfortunately I was not able to sell in assorted scales. That means when I get done with all the work I have here, I can go back to the big project that I want, and I have a chance of getting it done by StompCon. This excites me. So yes, I have a lot just coming together as I figure out sequences of priority. The weather has been warm. It was 80 degrees for me, according to my little scanner. I think the weather station said it shouldn't, but it might be the fact that I just have all open, like there is nothing but west towards me because I haven't even, there aren't even scraps of corn in. So it is just daylight till it sets. And aside from having to dodge some coyotes and making some decisions on how I want to deal with that, I can't remember if there are big cats at the Columbia Zoo. If there are big cats at the Columbia Zoo in lovely Lafayette, Indiana, Lafayette, West Lafayette. Guys, I never know which of those two I'm in. You have to understand that it's sort of like Crowntown and Maryville and like what is it, Cherville and Hobart. They're all these oddly shaped towns, all kind of hooked together, where you could go through 3 towns in the course of about a quarter mile along Route 30. If you know, you know. So I never know which of the two I'm in, but I do know that there is a little zoo down there, and zoos often have large cats. And if they do indeed have a large cat, and I can't remember, I might be able to acquire, if I am nice to the zoo or zookeepers, a small quantity of scat, of droppings. Because for those of us who've had to deal with coyotes in the past, one of the best ways to deal with coyotes is to acquire the droppings of something like a bear or a lion will work quite effectively. And realizing this will be a necessarily odorific endeavor, oh god, two of my trains of thought by my upbringing both slammed into each other violently, because my first thought was establish the perimeter, which is my family's upbringing, and make your circle, which is my friend's upbringing of me, so to speak. You put that stuff around the edge of your property or general region, and it is remarkable for doing things like repel pests, foxes, coyotes, hawks. Basically, anything that can smell is going to get real hesitant real fast to be anywhere near what you got. And given the number of coyotes I heard sounding off, which with coyotes, you kind of got to do a factor of 3 because, and not the way you think, coyotes can self-harmonize, so can wolves. So what it does is when they are using their hunting cries, these sounds rebound off each other, making it sound like there are many more in a given area than there are. It's really great for driving prey towards where ones who aren't making noise are. So it's that weird trade-off. And it sounds like there's a third of, sounds like there's three times as many as there are. But that 1/3 you think they are is driving you towards an equal number that aren't making noise, quite possibly. Math, it's a thing. But today is Wednesday. I really want to get arting, and I haven't even glanced at the comments yet. And like I said, I'm in a laid back mood. I've got a lot to do, but it's a comfortable, static in the brain, which lets me get things done. One of my favorite web series of all time is supposed to be getting new episodes in the near future. One of those things I picked up during the time we're not supposed to talk about, known as Savage Dad. If you don't know Savage Dad, you should know Savage Dad. I want to say Jamaican I want to say Jamaican, uh, footballer by the name of Jeremy Lynch, who has more money than, at least judging by his vehicles, than anyone would expect. Uh, Created a character and did essentially one man programs using different filters to be the different characters. And Savage Man, uh, no, yeah, Savage Dad. Savage Dad is, think of the most Chad, hyper masculine character you can imagine. Have him go in and out of the JoJo universe and be more masculine on the other side. The chin. But it's one of those things I absolutely adore. If you find it, find it. And if you find it, you'll go, oh, wait. Yes. There may be an homage somewhere in some of my projects. I will neither confirm nor deny. But I am looking forward to catching the next installment of that. I am not sponsored or affiliated in any way, shape, or form, but I would love to promote his stuff simply because it brings me joy. Thank you to anyone who is dealing with me and sending me weird stuff that I got at 5 a.m. this morning when my insomnia was extra spicy. I apologize to anyone who found that. It's like, but Nick, you got up by 9 today. Yes, I did, which means I am running on my typical 4 hours. I may be wise enough to go, hey, naps happen, but I'm not sure. I may hopefully get myself reset so I can go to bed at a reasonable hour. Oh, yes. And if you believe that is going to happen, I've got a bridge to sell you. But it's in lovely Brooklyn, New York. Other than that, things that you should be sold on and where you could be spending your money are right here. All right, I'm gonna hop and pop through these chats in hopes that I can get to the artwork and not have to bother Trey because she's got kitties. No, I know it's no inconvenience, but I like to drop the line. God, she is the Roz to my Frasier. Anyway, God, I hope she understands what compliment that is. Okay, Carl Witzman says, good morning, everyone. Is this the line to cue in so we can fill the chat? Possibly, Carl. Accountability need to do something, I suppose. Maybe I'll edit Donna's next book, or nag Thesis and Rich, and whoever else needs it. Please nag Thesis to get off his butt and write his manual. He'll write it best by going back over the basics. Mwaha! Nudge, nudge, nudge. Nick, you're shameless. Yes, I am. Am I a pain in the butt? I prefer derriere. You know, I like to be a classy pain in the. Anyway, things don't have to be perfect to release them. Many books are second edition. Many artists, including the greats, will rework a piece again and again. Indeed. Um, I am planning a revisitation fairly soon, actually. I'm planning a special, good God, it is 10 years of The Simple Sword. But Nick, you wrote that with 15 years of swordplay. Yes. 15 years of training before I wrote that book. 10 years since. Oh, what's this? What's this private chat? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That will make life a lot easier. Now, let's see. I'm awake, says Dawn. I have an appointment early. So in and out while getting ready and morning. And of course, since you are Dawn, and here comes the Dawn, here comes her. Wow. It's odd hearing the distance between us and her squeeze as they echo across from the Great Plains to the remains of what was the once the Grand Kankakee Marsh that I can't seem to escape. No. How you doing? We love Buddy and Georgette. Her feline, her fashionable felines. Woo, that's scrolling around. You can read about them on Facebook. Oh God, what are my and ahs? What am I doing? Do I have to break out caffeine to sound like myself? Because I'm not sounding like myself right now. And no, this isn't caffeinated. Sometimes I wish it were, but I can't this early in the morning. Yay, medicine complications. But Nick, you throw back caffeine fairly frequently nowadays. Yes, I do. And every time I do, I'm deciding to be awake. I'm deciding, is it better to be awake and cognizant? Or am I deciding to be with limited pain? Because the two things, it is a choice. So if you see me slamming a Mountain Dew before, say, mid-afternoon or late evening, oh no, mid-afternoon, because by late evening I've restarted my cycle. I am saying it is more important for me to be awake and focused than for me not to hurt. That, my friends, is dedication or insanity. But I've been drummed up on either now. I'm wide awake. Okay, sorry, we already did that. Angry for Dawn. Miney was busy knocking everything off my desk. Sounds good. As for a show tonight, unless I get a massive nap this afternoon, my guess is a no. I am exhausted. Okay. That jump to the printer didn't work, but he's okay. At first, I thought that was a file problem, but apparently not. And hey, everyone. Hey, Donna. Poor Dawn. We understand. Donna, your boys are all over me. Hey, you know what? You step up to the queen. Things happen. You know, you either bend the knee or you lose your kneecaps. It's just how it is. Cat math didn't calculate. Oops. Oh, God. There's nothing like watching the head tilt, butt wiggle, calculating. Failed math! Thunk. Calvin was on my shoulder, Himani on the desk. He jumps, he misses. He jumps, he misses! Callie jumps off me! The cascade around us. I'm just happy that I was wearing my thick jacket, no scratch marks. And hey, Donna, how you doing? What, Witsman dude? Want sympathy when I have no kitties in my office? Ooh. And friends, we've got a cold front coming in from Illinois. Whoo! As Duke Nukem says, come get some! Okay. Bubba the Redneck Monster Hunter. That is his battle cry. If you get a chance to read that book series, it is phenomenal. I warn you, it suffers a little bit of, but I really want to write sword and sorcery. I call it butcheritis because Jim Butcher keeps doing it and then losing money, but that's okay too. Great series though. Best in audiobook. Morning. Good morning. Yeah, like that's gonna work. Hey Foxy. And off topic, Don, left you a Munsey card today. You need a couple more jewels. Let us know if you need some more. Okay, so Munsey keywords are going on. Good morning, Thesis. I got Thesis's message about the 22nd trying possibly being on his show. I have to look because mid to end March is both Xander's birthday and Amanda's birthday. So my weekends get really, really weird. I need to get back to you. We'll figure something out, or we'll just bounce it along. We'll see. Hey, Thesis. Hey, Thesis. Next, IndieCD.com 3. I need some of Thesis's books on our table to sell. Yeah, I think what I actually think is Dawn is doing so well, and she may not be able to defend herself from my meddling, because I meddle. It's who and what I am. That it would be tragic if Dawn were to sell through the Indie CD booth books on consignment. You know, you send Dawn a couple author copies of whatever, not many, 2 or 3, so she's not fully burdened. Perhaps as an additional fee. So for however much she's charging, she'll give you 2 feet of space. Maybe for an additional fee, she'll sell your books and PayPal you most of the money. Yes, Don, I'm trying to make you money too. Everybody wins. It's a thought. I would never meddle in other people's business affairs. Never. Not me. Yeah, he'll have his book by this summer at the earliest, right, Thesis? Looking around at all the stuff I need to do, unpack, catch up on my house laundry, and reminding myself that Rome was not built in a day. Nope. I'm working on it. Poke, poke, poke. I poke. Do not make me get my lantern. I should mention that this appointment this morning is my massage, or maybe not around this group of hooligans. Well, I hope. How do I want to phrase this? Guys? I hope you find the completion of your massage to be very enjoyable. To be a joy. I hope it comes with a joyous finale. You'll have time. Just work a little day. Stumbles in. Hey, Trey. Morning, all. Too much adulting so far today. I'm already over it. I am waiting for the day where Trey is just done, and I look in my little Matchbox thing, and she's in one of those. Oh God, I can't remember the Japanese word for the animal pajamas. But you know what I'm talking about, the onesie animal pajamas with like assorted ears and adorability. I have threatened to make like a fluffy blanket suit with like a pillow built into a hood so that I have become one with the couch. There is no more Nick, there is only comfort. Keeps quiet to avoid any green room comment. Hi, Trey. And yes, I thought I wasn't going to do it, but greetings. Oh, come on. Oh, are we? Yeah. We're having the lag of comment pop up again, so this could be everyone's greeting. Trey. Josh Kemp is here. Hello, Josh. How are you? I know there's some interesting weather fronts coming in. And this is from Dawn with all the love in the world. You know, if you switch those last two frames, you can find that little bit of, yes, because I'm a man of my word. Anyway, and Josh and Dawn have greeted each other, so I'm going to skip that for now because you guys know what that is. And here's the important message. Don't forget to like and share, folks. I know you're subscribed. I spend a lot of my time promoting other people. In fact, that's the majority of what I do. And if you share my videos, you're not sharing my videos. You're sharing the candy coating that holds together the delicious peanut of the peanut M&Ms that are ads, just like this one.
Which is worse, parental interference in your job or a person with a weapon when they shouldn't have one? Working security can be boring, but some conventions are a blast. Find this and all of Donna Carlene's books at lulu.com or look for her on indycd.org.
The weapon! The answer is the person with the weapon. Parental interference is annoying, but having had to disarm people frequently, the weapon! No, my Patronus is not Kermit. Anyway, sorry. And we have greetings for Carl and greetings for Josh. Hey, Donna. You doing good? I got Donna hugs. People can say what they want, but I got my Donna hugs last Saturday. It was good. Let's see. And greetings and oops, the NTF like system is IDE, and this is like SCSI. Dang it. Joe would see the humor in that. I get pieces of that. Use this Rube Goldberg machine to push the like button. Yeah, but I don't know how you got your leg to bend that way to hit it. I'm impressed. Somehow managed. I mean, that was some Arisa Kelly stuff, and somehow still looked graceful and appropriate. Not like some of the lower cost exotic dancers I know. Anyway, yeah, that vroomed over me. Error. Hey, Nick, it's FM Nick today. That's right. I know I'm going to have a long show today, and instead of being blown out then, I need to balance things out. I chuckled at it. Thanks, Thesis. The humor's niche. I rolled my eyes, Woodsman dude. Does that count? Tosses in 2 half likes. I was out full likes. I hope this works. Oh. Likes are like cash, friends. $20 is $20, whether it's 2 10s or 4 5s. Although, in my old age, I would rather have the equivalent of a gold dollar over 100 pennies. And if you know, you know. Are you hurting and regretting now, Nick, after all that work? Honestly, not nearly as bad as I thought I would be. Because I did something I don't normally do, which is take it slow with multiple breaks, hydration, and anti-inflammatories before and after. It's almost like I followed the rules, so I'm not completely Quasimodoing my way through the house yelling, "The bells!" And we're talking the later versions of Hunchback of Notre Dame, not the earlier original ones, because there's a little bit of F the author on some of the things they believed about the Romani. I went there. I said it. Bad weather, Nichols. Yeah, there's bad weather coming. It's coming around the bend. Accountability. Work on Darker Angels continues. More music. Finished editing my video for Saturday and currently uploading. Yep. Thistles only die if you get the root up. They suck that way. Yeah. What did you do to your thumb, Nick? It's a little embarrassing, but I have a reoccurring wart. And what happens is I go to the doctor, and they blast freeze it off, and then it comes back in a few weeks. I've been fighting this thing for years. It's just one of those things. And when it gets annoyed and it comes back up, the duct tape method can actually cure a wart for most people. It just takes weeks of wearing it. This keeps it contained till I can get it zapped off, which is part of Friday. Yes, that's part of Friday. My hopefully final PT exam before they go, hey, you've done enough and you are really actually still weak and damaged. Maybe they should do an MRI to make sure that you're actually, torn up back there and actually get some answers. I've only been chasing it for 15 years. I know the insurance is concerned I haven't been paying enough attention to it. Never mind that they recoded my paralysis for pain management. Sorry. Rage. And then add tornado siren test emergency service for that's what I thought it was. I hate to say it, but if I had really bad weather, I'm going to know long before there's anything tornado alarm like. Trying to find a room that is pet friendly, Carl. And please, guys, don't take that the wrong way. I think you would feel better if I could find you the right kind of pet that went through my mind. Anyway, Dawn, I'm going to have it for 3 days. Why does Nick leave wide open comments that are ready for the green room? Because it gets us going. Thanks for the heads up, Dawn. Our usual tests are for Saturdays, so I would have freaked. Yep, I saw that and went, there's nothing going on, so I got real quiet because I figured current events. Oh, great, we have a wind advisory for today. Those are fun. Is there a thing known as double time change driving lag? Yes, there is. Because if it isn't been phrased, you have, and good heavens, dear. Yeah, winds ahead of storms will be high. There's a town in Minnesota that still does a noon siren. Oh, there are several towns out here that, people we're so used to the factory siren going off at noon, the whistle, that they keep the whistle going even though the factory's gone. Pretty sure there's some in Oregon, too. I wonder if they're near Tigard. Apparently, there was some unpleasantness out there in a Tesla dealership. Another book to review this Saturday, and there's a link. Excellent. We have one every Tuesday if weather permits it. Yep, same here. Hey, Thesis. The scary ones are the Tuesdays when they don't do it because they don't want to have a false alarm. Yeah. Odd, my computer says wind advisory, but the one on the phone does not. Guess we'll have to wait and see. And Trey says, I have a book on how to make dolls and know how to make the basic amigurumi. Oh, this is good. This is delightful. I know one of the suggestions might have been vaguely mouse related, but I'm sure it's just overlap, you know. Um, Fidget the white rat. Yeah, yeah, it's Fidget the rat. Yeah. Down here supposed to have 40 to 50 ahead of this weather. Ooh. Is I'm sorry, I forget because of where I live, 40 to 50 is fairly common. Uh, there used to be days I couldn't drive my Saturn because the car was too light and it would just get whipped across. There were days where you'd go to in the car, and little Saturns are fairly aerodynamic. If you have a headwind, you aren't going anywhere. Period. I love it down here, though. I love it when pets lay down to nap and give those big sighs like life is so hard. Oh, the dog. And speaking of your amazing work, Trey, my cousin saw my mom's Peep sitting on her shelf in the living room. She came and found me to ask when you will be working on her stuffy. Oh, that sounds like commission. No? The best Foxy. Hey, Trey. Oh. Hey, Josh. Hey, everyone. I miss Trey's greeting everybody. Best way to scare away a predator is make it smell like there's a larger predator around. And unfortunately, the town would frown on me marking my territory in a more classic Tockert method. Uh, Slightly obscure reference, but I'm pretty sure my entire family are Blutbaden. Again, if you know, you know. Yeah, computer, you smoking something? Says Wendy, looks out, denies the claim. Kind of like owls, indeed. Although, because we have a nesting pair of bald eagles uh, within 5 miles, probably less. Actually, definitely less. Maybe two. I'm trying to go as the crow flies, which it doesn't fly much over there because there's a nesting pair of bald eagles. But yeah, sometimes I miss coyotes at night. I have a long-standing association with coyotes. You mean coyotes? No, they're coyotes. When I there are reasons why I love large, very bright flashlights, so that at night I can go whoop and look for eye shine. I mean, we have them out here too, but not so much in town. And Chris Walker, good morning. Where's everybody? I think they're sleeping in. There's that word again. Better not find out it's an. And oh, good morning, Tash. So I don't know if you were here about the prospect of hand forged crochet hooks, but that might be something that happens. Good morning. Think Nick. Indeed, it's usually ahead of weather. Hey Trey. Hey Josh. Hey Bladed. I got to catch up real quick. Tash, how was the con? Trey says it was so much fun. I have to agree. It was a great time. Jumped on the Indie CD page. It was deserted. Good morning, everyone. Hello, happy hump day. Indeed, her babies. I'm so glad to hear that. So am I. Yeah. The only downside was several of the groups of people who I was expecting fell ill to the wandering uh, fluish things. So that's kind of tragic, but that's okay. Hey, Foxy. Hey, Chris. Great time was had by all at Indie CD. Yep, multiple squeeze. So happy to hear that. The con was almost too much fun. Indeed. I know about selling at the traveling table. Just trying to get the kinks worked out before throwing more in. Dawn, 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 my sweet summer child. In this group, you'll never get all the kinks worked out. Good Lord. Anyway, but you can try. I'm sorry, a relief. And Michelle Magic Fingers makes the entire appointment wonderful. You know, I don't know if I've ever had a formal massage. But Nick, you went to a chiropractor for years. Yes. Aren't they supposed to massage you to relax your muscles? My chiropractor, who is, I believe, since retired, was a gentleman by the name of Dr. Fouts. And he was a little shorter than me and about as wide, but no fat. He was just stout. And he would come up behind you and go, Steven Seagal loves America. Okay, lay on the table. You know, lay on the table. People's elbow. But it's like every bit of violence he instilled on you felt better. So I don't quite know how he did it. It was some kind of crazy monastic, your spine in line, click, you know? I miss that, man. But apparently, I guess other places like massage you and loosen you. No, I'd come in walking like this, come out like this, unable to move because everything is swelling where it's supposed to. It's like, oh, don't you want ice to keep the swelling down? No, I want it to swell and hold. Is now the time to mention a massage parlor got raided in LaPorte County yesterday? My first thought, and to tell you the truth, my exact first thought was, oh, green room, oh, embarrassment. No, my first thought was, again? Because, yeah, Michelle Magic Figures. Uh-huh. Nope. Oh, no, so sorry. Adulting has come for you, Trey. Hugs, it's a terrible thing. Adulting's not the only one. No, her masseuse name. That's epic. I think Dawn is going to the massage therapy type of establishment. My brain went to an episode of Kolchak the Night Stalker. I'm sorry. Adulting is a sickness we all have to catch eventually. Doesn't mean we have to lose our wonder. Yep, it's a reputable place. Very true. I made anime lists in protest. Yes! Mandy and I stumbled into another one because I'm like, we need to watch this. The Archdemon's Dilemma. How do I love my elf bride? It's very similar. And they managed to get the perfect level of awkward and adorable without hitting my embarrassment rejection disorder or whatever. I don't know what it's called, but and I'm gonna put this one out to the chat. I know I'm almost at the hour. I'm running late, but am I the only one who sees certain types of embarrassment happen on a movie or film and it physically hurts? Like, there are movies I love, but I have to walk away. It took many years for Amanda to realize I'm not ignoring the movie. I am trying to escape the pain that is coming. Like, I love this movie, but I always walk away during the scene. Yes. And when she realized it was just like having a movie where it's a little too gory at a spot. Yes. So I'm interested in anime lists. I'll have to find out what anime lists you're working on because I'm curious now. I started writing self-help book during phone conference and boring speeches. Yes, chiropractors are beautiful for getting things popped. And good luck with that. Rebel against the adulting. Now, Tash, I don't know you well enough to know your relative age range, but near Chicago in the late 90s, early aughts, there was something among a certain community of my more eclectic female friends involving the war on pants. And, the devout hatred of being forced to wear pants when they don't want to because they don't want to leave. They want to be home and comfortable. And every once in a while, I hear rebel against adulting, and I think of the veterans of the war on pants. And I just have to go, they're still out there and they still remember. I'm not saying that I once saw pants burned like bras in protest of forced adulting, but welcome to the Wish.com dance theater. Please tip your wait person. Just FYI, Joey just proverbially duct taped me to a chair and said no show tonight. One, I agree with Foxy. Good for him. Two, proverbially duct taped is amusing. And three, good girl. You've been a very good girl. It's nice to hear you're being obedient for a change. Perhaps you deserve a treat. Be a boring night, though. That duct tape is going to hurt coming off. Oh, okay. If you are ever going to duct tape someone for, say, a theater scene, you're shooting a film or a theater scene. What you do is either, if it's off camera, you take your duct tape, you take masking tape and wrap the area to be duct taped and then duct tape over it. If it has to be visual, what you do is you roll your duct tape out, you take the fat masking tape, smooth side to the sticky side of the duct tape, and then re-roll it so it will look like a regular roll of duct tape, but the adhesive that's actually making contact is just masking tape. That way, you get all the strength of duct tape for your necessary adhesion, but the rip-off doesn't hurt as much. That's what they do over actors' mouths. That's why if you ever have somebody who's really been duct taped, they usually have the red irritation. But with the masking tape, sometimes it doesn't even take the makeup off, depending what kind of sealer. Can't talk now. Oh, it does. Foxy speaks fermented. Has been duct taped. Yeah, see, that tells me that whoever was doing it wasn't doing it right. Unless, like, the pain is your game, I don't judge. I may track, but I don't judge. Ouch. I believe Sisters of the Hook has a show on Kick and Twitch tonight. People should check them out. Ooh. Great idea, Trey. That's probably where I'll be tonight. Stupid kids plus duct tape. Stupid things like taking turns duct taping each other to things. Oh, yes. Salicylic acid. Yes, I use that too. Y'all are too kind. Thanks, guys. Who has their Twitch and Kick links readily available? I see Tash is not rent. She's new. No need to be embarrassed about warts. I had a cluster on my foot when I was a kid. Took a lot to get rid of. This is, like several other of my medical conditions, bizarre. My nurse practitioner, a lovely lady named Michelle, takes malicious glee in killing those things. And at least it's not like the one that popped up right before the Shakespeare in the Park program that I had to get destroyed. Anyway, kick.com/Sisters of the Hook. Tosh, what time do you start? Oh, dudes, thank you so much. I'm aiming for 7 p.m. Eastern. Cool. I will tell you, I am terrible about catching Twitch shows. It is not malicious. It's just I don't have Twitch on my Xbox, and all my big room broadcasts run through my Xbox currently. Thanks for the link. I saved it, and methinks there may be a puzzle available. There you go, folks. Go watch them. Great show, chill vibes, friendly community. A puzzle. They build people up. I agree. No need to be embarrassed about warts. Like, you didn't go out there and slap it on yourself. These things happen. I used to have one on my foot as a kid. The dolls scare me. Sorry. Well, okay. It's Trelena. She needs to practice making dolls in case she ever needs to. Totally not wondering how well they clean up after certain historically relevant individuals make visitation to people. Because, haha, always a puzzle. Dawn, it's a legit and personal struggle of mine not to do them all day long. Rock on! Will there be cheese, Tash? Y'all are torturing me here. The uncanny valley is strong. The uncanny valley is much less uncanny when you think of what can be done to the residents of the valley. Anyway, what should disturb people is why we have that response. What looked like people but wasn't people so much we need to check. I don't know. Horrible urge to drink some Faygo. Anyway. And maybe cheese. Okay. Oh, run. Okay, gotta run a ride. We'll catch up tomorrow. Bye, Josh. Later. Has Sarah awoken yet? Considering the time she messaged me, not sure. Ooh, my internet is being poopy. That bears. Reminds me to look on Amanda's face when trade delivered the Mandazander safe cheese. Oh my gosh. They were so happy. Hand crocheted. Yeah, I know I can make I was looking at the bamboo ones, and I briefly considered, well, I could grow bamboo. It grows easy and well. And then it occurred to me just how easy and well bamboo grows. And anything that could tempt me to become a Captain Planet villain is probably something I shouldn't do. Good luck, Josh. Although, not those kinks. Of course, those kinks would never be worked out. LL, did someone say kinks? All caps unless got Carl's attention. The kinks, a musical thing. You should try harder, says Tash. Sorry, had to. You guys are. And Carl's wide awake. I've had massages before that commented on how much dense muscle I had. You really got me. We're terrible. Yes, you are. Foxy, I wonder if the dense muscle is your body. Yes, actually it is. Surprising muscle density is one of the ways people who have hyperflexibility have to develop. Otherwise, you end up with problems. I got a massage and was told the masseuse hated me because I don't carry tension anywhere in my body. Well, on one side, there is a pill for that. However, if it's effective more than 4 hours. 2, well, you're a chill dude thesis. Although, you know what? I think the masseuse needs to meet you right after one of your streams. I think that would be when they would feel better about working on you, because you get particularly lively. Partly yes, partly because being excessively blessed in the chest prior to the reduction. That would build up muscle. I mean, it has to. But I do have dense muscles all over, probably from trying to hold me together. It works mostly. That's really an occurrence. Also means I have enough muscle power to do things like pick up thesis when he's dumb. Only a few will understand. Level 1 achieved. What? Whoa. Nick is giving Dawn the good girl treatment. No. Now mind your tone. If I were giving Dawn the good girl treatment, 1, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble, and two, she'd feel a whole lot better. No, I am just being a comforting, supporting friend and entertaining host. I'm 36, but like War Against Pants. I haven't heard of that especially, but yeah, uncomfortable pants suck, especially with those without pockets slash fake pockets. To everyone who sews, you have the ability to do something about that. And much like hat pins, pockets should be available to women and full of all sorts of that word that I would say in jest, but I'm probably not jesting about. Uh, check your history if you don't know. Fake pockets are a work of evil. And whoever men's dress pants, they put the pockets in. They put full pockets that can hold your wallet. And then they stitch them closed. Working from home in pajama pants? Yes. I'd rather have no pockets than fake ones. They're just an insult. Yep, pockets of lies. Foxy like, don't do me like this. The lack of pockets in women's garments is pure misogyny. It really is. No, like, it really is. I support this war on pants. Women stop wearing pants. But you see, then then leggings became popular, and we all won. Everybody wins. Comfy pants are not pants. The same. There are pants and there are pants. I agree. Although I do more shorts than actual pants. I understand. My brother's first wife brought me back a voodoo doll from their honeymoon. I wonder if that should have bothered me. It depends on how much she disliked you. But if she gave you the doll, you don't have to worry about it. If she took some of your hair, now you have problems. The contagion theory of metaphysics. I mean, no, we're not talking about that. Fago Rock and Rye. Yes, I literally was drinking that at the convention. I love that stuff. I got the uncanny valley when I see Musk or Zuckerberg. They gave me the willies. The faces are just not right. What are you talking about? The visitors are wonderful. They come from beyond to share their technology. There's nothing wrong with that. I made a V reference. in 2025. Let's go. Don't they just soulless? There's a religion that believes all the souls have been used up. There is an interesting discussion I'm not going to have on this forum about that. Okay, not confirmed, but I heard once that places where bamboo is banned because it's... Yes! Bamboo will run amok. It can grow in the inches per hour. You can hear it grow at points. And it can be quite sharp and unstable, and points dangerous to walk upon. I'm not going to say look up certain types of Japanese and I believe Chinese as well tortures, but it was tested on Mythbusters as possible. Gotta run, listening mode engaged. Have fun, Dawn. And quiet mode for a cat and cat lunch. Somehow I doubt Miranda would have been into voodoo. I think I'm safe. I'm pretty sure that I have the doll around here somewhere. Miranda is one of those names that I carry as a name. So the fact that whoever brought you a voodoo doll is named Miranda surprises me not. V. I don't speak to her often much anymore, but I had a Miranda in my life for a very long time as a dear friend, and she is personally responsible for many of the warps and twists in my mind and experience. And bless her black little heart. Bye, Dawn. Zuckerberg is Data's human child, although I'm not sure Tasha Yar is his mother. I am going to do art after this commercial, and I'm going to stop there. Because apparently it's illegal to boycott Tesla. It's funny. It's funny. I laugh. Who needs an ad? We need an ad. Let's run an ad. Let's break this topic up with let's run Sanestein.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a tale of irreverent holiday horror, told with much inappropriate humor. Dr. Victor Frankenstein creates the spirit of giving himself. Ho, ho, ho! Santestein, or the post-holiday Prometheus. Available at Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
All right, folks, I'm going to run a song by Dan Hollifield while I assume Trelana is handling the comments because she volunteered.
Indeed,
Hi.
I am. Hello.
Hello, and you've got your mic up where we can hear you. A little bit of distortion, but we can hear you better.
So I figured out the problem. There's a little knob on the bottom of my microphone, and it was all the way to the quiet part. So yeah, figured that out.
That would do it.
Yeah. I only had to look at the instructions. I mean, who does that? So yeah, it's all right. We got a hobo on the lap.
That's reading. And reading instructions.
Yeah, who does that?
Not me, and I did already hit the time lapse for everybody who's trying to.
You knew that would be first on the agenda.
Well, at least I'm consistent. Alrighty, let's do some artsiness. What shall we do? What am I feeling? I know I'm going to start with landscape. I start with landscape. It just gives us that nice Monday energy. Let's do a kind of lilac-y. I want my lilac-y color. Blue pale. No, I want that. That. Is that? They call that blue? Oh well. Anyway.
Well, it is kitty cat lunchtime for Donna as well because Miney wants fed.
Okay. Well, Donna, if you have to go, we understand. You come back, we'll probably still be here. It's going to be one of those shows.
And hi, Tasha's. So, yes, it is Hobo. He is my little shadow boy.
Oh.
My Velcro kitty cat. And volume control knob, luckily mine is fairly visible. You know what? They did not label it the volume control knob. They labeled it like the sibilance knob or something like that. It was something goofy. So I was like, oh, that's a knob I should never touch.
The syllabus knob? I'm sorry.
Sibilance or something. Like, it was not labeled as a volume control knob.
I heard the word syllabus, trying to process it. I'm like, of course you didn't see it. You were a liberal arts major. We never read the syllabus.
No, we just read the whole book and then tried not to give spoilers and then realized all of us read the whole book, so it didn't matter.
The wallpaper was yellow. Anyway.
Oh god, the yellow wallpaper. The descent into insanity.
Sorry, I just raged on an old professor. Anyhow.
The yellow wallpaper. It was such a good just descent into insanity.
No, really.
And then gaslighting. It was
the gaslighting.
It was just all gaslighting.
I'm taking time to kind of play with the subtle tones in this one a bit because I can.
Instructions are a last act of desperation when nothing else seems to be working, and it absolutely was. I was like, why did it go from being okay to not working at all? I don't understand.
I wish I could say that I didn't know what you were talking about, but Lord knows I do. So
Yeah. Oh, how about you got a unicorn horn upper? Hey. Oh.
Yeah, that's okay.
There's almost always knobs we shouldn't touch. I usually touch them. When it comes to technology, I try not to touch the knobs. Anything else, I'm going to touch the big red button. What does this button do? Bad
My
pieces.
inner DM is delighted because that means I can keep things chaotic.
I was going to say, you've DM'd for me. Come on, you know how my characters go.
The continuing quest for real estate. I know.
Oh my gosh, yes. So much real estate.
Let's see. What do we want to do this now? Do I like that? Yeah, actually, kind of like that. We'll add another layer.
Ooh,
And we'll get our thick oil paintbrush out. It's parked at 20, which is basically where it lives. What I'm trying to get is that feel of the morning. And because I have a westward facing view, mornings are interesting because I don't get to see much of the dawn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could go look out my backside, but the backside of my home has a lovely view of a silo loading station, so and a little sliver of town, which I am so prone to care about civic involvement. I may be changing that in the near future, but right now, so we'd have to kind of get the mucky field feel because it's way too early for anything to really be green out there. Although, guys, please don't kill the pollinators.
Right?
So you may have some spooky dandelions or things. Only a jerk would not let fireflies and butterflies and everything have the food they need to keep going, and bees. So don't be a jerk.
And good rule of thumb, give it a week of 50 plus degrees before you start, doing your garden or spring cleanup or anything. That's it. Just a week of 50 plus degrees. That gives them time to get out of their little hidey holes and the stems and everything. Then you can plant your garden when it's nice and defrosted.
Absolutely.
Just enjoy that weather for a week before plan before you start planting things.
I absolutely.
Or chaos garden. That's fun too.
Or go to the Olive Garden. We're not sponsored by Olive Garden, but if they would give me a pass for unlimited breadsticks and soup salad, breadsticks forever. I just need whatever you call that card. Don't you want $1 million? No. But unlimited soup salad and breadsticks for life. I'd be all over that.
Did I ever tell you what our chaos teacher friend did?
No.
So she went to Olive Garden, and she had taken her wallet out to pay, and shoved all the extra breadsticks into her purse. Forgot her wallet. Had to go back for the wallet. And and they were kind of quizzical because, she brought her purse in and she's like, yeah, I forgot my wallet because my purse was full of breadsticks. Just laid it out there. Fortunately, they found it hysterical.
Well, I mean, one thing I have learned is the vast majority of uh, restaurant workers. I mean, I really thank you. Uh, I don't know if they hate their jobs and care less than retail. I really think they do, because usually there are less. Because I've done both a lot.
They're not paid enough to care.
Yeah,
They really aren't. None of them are.
there's always some like front of the house manager who thinks they are special.
Well, they're acting above their wage.
Always. Oh,
Like,
God.
just roll with it. Just giggle. Let it go.
I'm sorry. You don't pay me enough to give a rat's. Anyway,
Right?
and this is the guy who, when somebody was setting up to rob the store, I'm like, dude, I got no problem with it. I'm not gonna hesitate, but I only have $38.42 in here. Look, pop the thing and share. They already did the drop at the bank. There's nothing.
There was a reel, and I immediately thought of you.
Yeah.
And it was a cashier getting robbed, and the cashier was like, "Oh, okay, give me about 30 seconds." And the guy's like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, it'll take me about that long to bag it up for you." And he starts bagging up the cash. And the guy's like, "What?" And he's like, "I am a minimum wage worker halfway through a 2-week notice. Let's go. I'm going to be back in 2 weeks myself to rob this place. I'm just using you as a trial by fire." It was great. Oh.
The only thing more fun than that is when you have left a job and you get a call from your old boss and they think they can yell at you.
Okay, yeah.
Like, on what? Well, you need to come in for an exit interview. No,
I no longer work here. Will you be paying me for that time? You weren't complaining? Ooh. Chris says it's a habit introduced by our parents and passed on from generations, usually by the fathers, but sometimes the mothers too, and not using instructions until and unless absolutely necessary. Now that depends on what I'm doing, I will say.
Oh, I agree.
Like, sometimes I fly by the seat of my pants.
Right.
Other times, I read each and every direction multiple times.
Right.
It depends on the situation.
And I'm not afraid to, like, I don't feel diminished. Like, man, I'm sorry. I feel genuinely sorry for the guys who, like, feel that they have to justify their masculinity by deliberately not reading the instructions or something. It's like, I got 20 years under my belt, 20 plus years under my belt being married, and a kid. It all works. I have
right. And I'm sorry, I walk into a garage and I see the Chilton's manuals. Come on, those are directions at their finest.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on. Dawn has arrived at Well Needed. Great day all. Hope to see you raid Sisters of the Hook tonight.
Hope everybody can. They seem like the grooviest people.
It's a fun show. I love getting to be able to sit in on that. Which I believe it is. Oop, hang on. Let me pull up my calendar. That is the fake calendar. Lies and blasphemy. It is in. Well, I have two monitors, so you would think the calendar portion would work on both monitors. No. It is the 24th, which is a Monday. We are doing a collab stream with Sisters of the Hook. instead of the usual behind the code.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm excited. Ooh, Houston Davis here. Good morning. Good morning, Dave.
Hey, Dave, how are you holding up?
Dave still has Photoshop 6 on his old laptop that he uses for free.
Hey,
Free is the best.
you see that beat up? Hold on.
Oh,
There we go.
I was going to
There
say,
you go.
pull yourself up. Pull yourself
See
up.
that beat up box over there? That's that. Oh, yeah, there under
We
the
can't see much.
printer.
You're very tiny. And big enough for yourself.
I forgot. Is my XP box that still has Jask Paint Shop Pro 3.
Nice.
That's where I cut my teeth. It's like, yes, I remember. Do you remember when you could buy and own a program?
Not cite the old magic to me, witch. I was there when I could buy a game and just insert the disc or the cartridge. Not the cartridge.
Well, if it helps, a company recently accidentally came up with something rather cool. They, what is it? Is it PS2? Yeah, they were trying to figure out how to work a PS2 game, and they accidentally made a device that lets you convert any PS2 game to function without a ROM on your PC.
Nice.
It was one, and the thing was, it was a genuine oopsie.
You know what? Those are the best inventions.
So there was no like shade or inappropriateness intended.
I'll take it. Oh, only about another half hour until my video is uploaded. Then you can all watch after Nick finishes art time. Nice. For some reason, like, words decided to move around on me, and I thought it said only about another half century at first. And I don't know why, because that's not even close to half hour.
Trey,
I don't know. I don't know.
Your ears are showing a little bit there. You're
know.
going full Faye over here.
I don't know. Nice painting so far from Dave.
This one actually came out. It's come out
breadsticks. And it's the Olive Garden breadsticks. Just
Yeah. Although, spicy take, those lobster roll things, people, the rolls they talk about for Red Lobster.
Oh, the Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Who hurt you? Like, I mean, the only more dangerous biscuit is to go down to Popeyes and get a biscuit.
Eat it dry.
Yeah, like, you better have, like, a gallon of honey butter to dip it into, and then be ready to just dual fist.
Hot take on the homemade.
Mm-hmm.
The layers, the Grand's layers.
Oh, yes.
Best semi-homemade.
Oh, yes. I love semi-homemade. We don't, because the big biscuits don't come in milk-free.
Yeah.
But the little cheap Walmart ones do.
Oh, yeah.
So those guys get popped and then deep fried into donuts. And
Oh, yeah.
Then rolled around in brown sugar and like the brown sugar
and cinnamon?
Stuff. Yeah, Cheddar Bay biscuits. Those are good.
Let's see.
Okay.
Josh lives in a neighborhood where most people have these manicured lawns and perfect little gardens. Pretty sure I'm the bane of their existence. I let the lawn be the lawn. Yeah, no, I love my dandelions. Like, let my dandelions be dandelions. My garden, it grows what it grows. Like, I have my plants in there, but it also grows what it grows. Yeah, no, I kind of want to replace my entire lawn with, like, the ground ivy.
Was it creeping thyme?
Yeah. Because it smells so good. You don't have to mow it. Like, just, and the bees love it. And we have a bumblebee hive, like, right outside my window here, right over my garden.
Oh.
And they're, because I've got the lavender and all that right under their hive. So they just bonk around. And did you know you can pet bumblebees?
Oh, yeah.
So I have like a little water dish for them. And we're just buds. We're just best friends.
I admit I am annoyed that they keep eating my wood on my table.
Oh, the carpenter bees?
But the carpenter bees are so dorky.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Sandra used to be so scared of them. I'm like, buddy, what?
They can't even sting you.
I just stood there and one doinked off of me a couple times. I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, carpenter bees can't even sting you. They're so cute.
The softest biscuits are by a chicken chain that can't spell, but they have the nicest staff.
Wait, where is that at? Oh.
Is that Chick-fil-A?
Oh, is it? Is it the one out west? Zando or whatever?
Seriously, don't leave us hanging, Chris, because
I need to know. Because I love a good biscuit.
Because I'll track down that Jordan fella, you know, the one with the glasses.
Oh yeah, he probably already has the recipe.
Yeah. And then I'll search it up, and if not, I'll ask him.
Yes.
I wonder if he can, because I know there is a Chinese Gordon food service. Okay.
Yes.
And to people who don't know, Gordon Food Service, you may have seen them, is, we got, hi, lovely Twitch bot. We always appreciate our Twitch bots because they count as
viewers.
Viewership. So hello, Twitch bot.
You're ahead of me on the comments. I was like, where are you seeing all this?
It popped up. But
yes,
but I know there's a Gordon Food Service for Chinese restaurants because I've seen the flyer. And I got the phone number and I called them. And guess what? They don't have an English operating number.
So they know what they're doing.
Right. I am tempted to learn a dialect of Chinese, high thesis, breathe, good air in, bad air out, solely to order flats of the chocolate coffee shiny cake. You know what I'm talking about. Because Maddie's like been puzzling it, trying to figure it out for me. But that like perfect mix of almost bitter chocolate cake with the sweet, floofy, almost mousse frosting that's layered, and then that coffee mocha glazed. I'm a fat man.
You know what? Maybe you can just type it into Google Translate and then like play it when they answer the phone.
That's not a bad idea, except I don't know how much I trust Google Translate. So we're working with the 17th. Lest anyone forget, I don't know the time, but the 14th, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse, blood moon goodness.
Yes.
So one, remember, ladies, you should be safe from the vampires because they consider your blood unclean. And two, I mean, if Vampire Hunter D is right, and how could it not be?
How could he be wrong?
Exactly. Thank you, Count Magnus Lee, for that bit of wonderful lore.
Hi, baby.
And it is going to be a beautiful little spectacle to watch. So, in the words of one of my favorite shows as a kid, keep looking up. But I digress. Okay, we have to go. Oh, I have to sign this. I should sign this. Oh, golly, I am not signing with the pointillism brush.
But Dave is also a fan of the breadsticks. Foxy said if she had a lawn, she would plant native, but the apartment, no yard. Pieces Mrs. Grass. Foxy does too sometimes. Oh, Joe made it in here. Hello. Good morning. Morning. Greetings.
Wow. Joe is slipping into Tasha's DMs and announcing it. Bold move, Joseph.
Joe's sure this has been said, but there. Hi, Brad. But there won't be a show tonight.
Yep.
And ever get through instructions and realize you've been reading with your eyes and not your brain, and now you have to reread it all.
Oh my god!
Pages of things. And it's not just that, like, you'll just be reading something. And you'll be like 5 pages in. And all of a sudden you're like, I didn't read that. I just looked at it. Yeah. Huh.
Or you've been reading and you were following, and then someone interrupts you.
The flow. They killed the flow. Hi, Brad.
They didn't kill the flow. It's like the part that was still buffering.
Yep.
Gets deleted. Oh, the rage.
Yup. Tasha's stupid excited for the 24th. I think we all are. I love it. I'm excited. And yes, sometimes brain and eyes don't talk. Yeah, it's like, hi, can I help you?
We might be able to get Amanda to spin.
That would be great. I'm so
that would require
extra
pressure from someone who is not me.
Give me some fiber. I did tell her about it Saturday. And I was like, Amanda, join us. Join us.
Well.
Oh, and I found an anime that's about a cat vampire. And it looks stupid cute. Need to watch it. Maybe during the blood moon.
I felt myself like predatory bird that. Like, click.
Right? Maybe during the blood moon. That might be a good one to watch. I haven't, like, previewed it. But
Ari Fruetta.
That's on the list. That is first on the list. Like, I literally went in alphabetical order so I could find it first.
Yes.
I was like, this is
must. So much must.
Let's see.
Okay.
Chris remembers when the disc cartridge or compact disc had the program on it. The
yes.
floppies. The floppies. Ooh, Thesis thinks he's decided on what the project he will do for the 24th. Going to remake his journal since it was a prototype. It needs Mark II. Don't make comments, Fred. I don't need you typing. Cheddar Bay biscuits. They're yummy.
Now I want biscuits and sausage gravy.
I just want biscuits. So many biscuits. All like a biscuit buffet.
Oh my god! I did go to a pierogi buffet. It used to be in Warsaw, Illinois.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
The Warsaw Inn. It was all handmade Polish food.
Oh.
The entire pot. It was all people pulling their oxygen tanks.
That sounds delightful, though.
And then they had a live polka band.
That sounds even more delightful.
It was amazing.
That's schmutz. Let me get the schmutz out of your eye.
Okay, 3.
Hey, good morning, Ruby. The cat is moving everything. Oh, I'm moving everything. The punching.
3. Okay.
We have greetings. And the soft biscuits are by a chicken chain that can't spell, but they have the nicest staff. And he said, yep. So I need to know if it was Chick-fil-A or Zando. Or whatever.
There we go. We got that one.
Because if it was the Zando, I have story about that because there was a murder mystery makeup about it. Oh, thank you, Twitch. I'll take Red Lobster Biscuit over KFC any day. Well, doesn't matter because both of those franchises are gone from my area because they were owned by a single franchisee and they got sued and got disenfranchised. So we do not have Red Lobster or KFC around us anymore.
Or Pizza the Hut.
Or Pizza Hut. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Red Lobster was owned by somebody else. Ours got just closed. Yeah, no Pizza Hut, no KFC, no more Red Lobster. So, oh no, we have to support small businesses that are delicious. Darn the
Oh.
luck.
Anybody got any requests art-wise?
Ooh, do we have requests? Anybody? Oh, it was Chick-fil-A with the biscuits.
I will steal their recipes, but I won't go in there.
Yep, same here. And yes, Joe, I do want to taste the biscuit.
Taste.
And Joe requested a picture. All right, I am not seeing.
I really need to grab. I wanted to grab, and I know I won't be able to do it fast enough without showing off all sorts of my filed reference pictures. But get the get a picture of Joe and just put it on there. Look at this photograph.
Every time I do it.
Yeah. And yes,
A sweet drizzle picture.
Sweet drizzle. Yes, there we go. I don't have that one without having to switch to weirdnesses.
A puppy playing in a field of flowers is a request from Foxy.
That's an option.
Let's see. The eclipse is about middle of the night across the U.S.
Dude.
Oh, booty holes.
Well, I'm sorry, we have an absolutely amazing Pizza Hut. Like, we have one of the ancient Pizza Huts.
Oh, does it still look like a Pizza Hut?
It's got, like, the Art Nouveau and the stained glass and the indoor fireplace. And here is a salad bar that's just pizza toppings, basically. And
yes. Oh, I miss that so much. And the red cups.
Yes.
I miss that. That was peak Pizza Hut.
Let's see, do I want to? Yeah, I don't know. I'm messing with some of the pens I don't normally use because, like, I use the Zero pen.
Yeah.
All the time, but like then I have the good pen. But the good pen is a scrunchy pen, so what makes a mapping? Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh, you're spicy.
Ooh.
Because, like, that's, like, super pressure sensitive.
Yeah.
Oh, is that more pressure? Oh, no. Well, okay.
Let's say play around and do, like, abstract art.
Like I said, I have a lot more, actually, that I haven't. What is this one? This is a Korean pen. That's not bad. I'm looking for a really nice flowy pen. Because you have the G pen.
Yeah.
But then you have the real G pen.
The real G.
Will the real G pen please step up? I don't know. While I'm looking, I want to give options.
Yeah.
Because Foxy is really good about giving me requests. But I also want to make sure that other people can... That's a nice... What is that? See, that's the OG pen.
Of course it's the OG.
Like, it really is a surprisingly good pen. Tell me this dude doesn't have main character energy already.
Oh, just by the hair alone.
Oh, darn. Okay, we got to
like that hair is like either silver or blue.
Oh my god. Okay, 1, Ari Fruetta. 2.
It's on the list. It's on the list. I logged in. I made the list. And oh my god, can I just be very happy and share it with you that I found some animes that I never got to finish ever because they were like on Adult Swim.
Yes.
So Witch Hunter Robin is on there.
Ooh.
And I never got to finish it. And I am so excited. But yes.
See, a while ago, before we snapped and did this, I found a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
And said YouTube channel, which I will not name, has like 1,000 animes where they recorded.
Right in the chat. Just saying.
Like, I swear they did the video rip, cut out all the intros and outros.
Yeah.
So they condensed it into, like, the series.
Yeah.
But almost all of them left off the last episode.
Oh, those things.
Including one called Black Summoner, which was pretty good. Mandy and I are on this continuing quest for the most derivative isekais we can find.
Yes.
With the stupidest names.
I love it.
Like, reincarnated as a vending machine going adventuring through the dungeon or something like that.
That's on the list. I started and was like, add this to my list, yes, because reasons. One,
it is,
because you recommended it, and two, because yes.
It is surprisingly cute.
Yeah, I found one about like capybaras, and I was like, this looks adorable. Add to list.
Anything where it says banished from the hero's party in one variant or another is going to be good.
Absolutely.
That includes Beast Tamer, which is another. If you like soft boy, like soft boy heroes.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Keep using that word. What does it mean? Are you asking about isekai? Because if that's the word you're asking about, it just means you're taken from one world and put into another. So usually it's people that are taken from like our world and then put into like a game or a book or a movie or just a fantasy world in general. If it's another word, let me know or let us know.
Oh, Code Lyoko. Code Lyoko.
Oh, that one was good.
Oh, I believe that was Luxembourgese, actually.
Yeah, Joe loved that one.
Code Lyoko. Yes. Let's think about it. I had to think about the spelling.
Right. I've seen it with an E as well.
See, that's the thing. I can't remember if it's isekai, but I think it's isekai.
I think it depends on which kanji they use.
But
I don't know.
You know what? Alice in Wonderland would be considered an isekai.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a really great version, easy way to reference it.
Dante.
Oh, Dante.
Dante is an isekai. Yeah, just taken out of your own world and placed into another.
What I love is when it's what I consider an in-world isekai.
Okay.
Like, immediately after Ari Fruetta watching Apothecary Diaries.
Okay.
Apothecary Diaries. Sandra gets so mad at me.
That was so funny.
This girl is literally kidnapped and sold to the rear palace of a country that's totally not China. You know, so it's sort of a fictionalized favorite China. And yes, Super Mario Brothers is also. But so she goes from being an apothecary who works in the red light district, so to speak, of this, if I said generic period Chinese program, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Into this insane world of.
Oh, Dante. So Dante is basically the original fan fiction. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no. Okay, the proper name is the Divine Comedy.
So it's kind of like the original fan fiction.
It is the original biblical fan fiction.
Yeah, it's a guy wrote himself into passing through hell, purgatory, and heaven, and basically was finding historical figures and interacting with them on his path through the areas. So you had the Inferno, Purgatorio, and then what was the heaven
I can't remember. I remember it was Inferno.
It was Inferno, Purgatory, and then heaven. But he started off in hell, went to purgatory, and then obviously heaven. And
yes.
Basically, in hell he met a bunch of philosophers, and it went through the 9 circles. And yeah, it was just biblical fan fiction, and he just self-inserted himself. And
a lot of political commentary.
A lot of political commentary, a lot of philosophical commentary, and a lot of, hey, these guys I admire think I'm really cool.
Yeah, it really is self-insert. It is so self-insert.
Yeah, but Inferno is part of the Divine Comedy, but
it's the first part.
Yeah, it's the very first part. Yeah, I can't remember.
Give me a second. We have technology.
We have the technology. I have the interwebs.
Paradiso.
Yeah, Paradise. Yeah, it's a very interesting read, but if you're offended by somebody taking the Bible and putting their own spin on it, you will not like it.
However, I have to put out that there are so many people who have taken tropes that are in the Divine Comedy that they genuinely think is biblical.
Yes.
That it's almost, oh God, it's hard to explain. I don't want to say.
It's an interesting alternate view on the Bible. It's somebody else's viewpoint on the Bible, and then fictionalized. I enjoyed it, but I also read the Bible differently than as a religious text. So, something to take into consideration if you want to read it.
How anime main character am I making this guy?
Oh, how main character?
Like how? I mean, like, okay, I gotta decide something. So, wait, I can't give him. I'm trying to work on not giving my people quite as thick a legs as I usually do.
But every day is leg day when you have to carry the whole plot.
Oh no, the plot carrier comes later. Doing generic anime fun, but and I'm trying to remember, like, the old anime magazines that had the character reference sketches in them.
Yeah.
That somehow made, they were perfectly accurate, but at the same time was like totally unachievable. So, let's see, we'll do this. He needs a gigantic weapon. I didn't what? Okay, I need to do a gigantic weapon that people don't normally do. So give me a second. Well, see, as soon as I started going, well, I could do a weed eater or something. I'm like, okay, you know what? I can. I'm going to do a weed whacker. A giant looking weed whacker.
Nice.
And he has glasses, but they're up, so he must apparently be a Reaper from Black Pup.
Always wear your PPE. Be safe.
Okay, so he's got his oversized weapon. Oh yeah, well okay, he has a little asymmetry. Let's give him like a pointless piece of armor. Like one really armored boot for no apparent reason.
Well, that's his lead foot. Or his lead leg.
I don't want to give both spoilers and bash on anime that I just rhapsodized over.
Oh, I'll see soon.
But I could pull a Full Metal Alchemist and have the same thing. Like,
yeah.
Episode 1 to show like how bad his life is going to be.
Oh yeah.
He totally lost his leg and still fought through. Like,
Cost him an arm and a leg.
Yep, there we go. That explains this right here. I'm gonna make it all robotic looking so it's strong enough to run the giant freaking weed whacker. And just because it's funny, I'm gonna give it the strap.
There we go.
Okay, so we have like he's kind of dorky because I used the sketches. We can still fix this later. Fix it in post. No,
That's right. You can't edit a blank page.
And let's see. He needs a companion. So let's see. Who are his companions? Oh, we know one of his companions. We all know one of his companions. Hold on.
Back to the comments. Sometimes Ruby has to read something 2 or 3 times just to make sure I understand. The first 2 times I swear it was written in Old Greek or something. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And yes, Joe, I want a biscuit with honey sauce, and I want the grand flaky layers. So neener, 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 neener. And Fred agrees with me.
Okay. We are doing the anime about a gardening company.
Hey, yes.
Like, I got sucked to another world to tend the king's garden or something.
Lawn Wars.
Let's see. Now see, then you have this character, right? And he's going to be considered plot A. Because, yeah. He's everything that the main character isn't. He's suave. And like, way too good at what he does. And the only reason he's not the main character is because, you can't have someone that's cool be the main character.
He doesn't care. It's enough to be the main character. Hi. Yes, say hello to everybody, Brad.
Hi, Brad. Anyway. Well, but he still has to ask, like, some of the tropes. So we'll give him, like, knee pads or something stupid. But yeah, we'll give him, like, elbow pads and then, like, big clubs. And he's got actual PPE. Not like the I'm cool, I have goggles. He's like, no. You're going to do the job, do it right. Why don't you save the day? It's my day off. Go away.
Right.
But the waves are getting too high.
Don't get paid enough.
Okay, so I'm doing too many characters. I'm gonna have to shrink them. Generic lawn care anime. Okay. I gotta shrink these guys down a bit. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Hold on. There we go. Shrink down a bit. There we go. That way I have room. Hit OK. So, yeah, I'll finish his stuff. This might be like the older brother character that, like, moved on and he's trying to, surpass in his lawn care journey.
He's moved on to tree care.
I know who this is. This is the Kamina. This is the just who the heck do you think I am? So, like, he disappeared during something, and the demon lord is presumed to have killed him.
Ah, yes.
And the demon lord is, like, spreading kudzu everywhere. Okay, that's a little too on point for some other things.
Oh.
And then we need at least the plot.
For my lunch. Let's see. If Thesis is going to be doing journal work, I either need new gloves or a better hole punch.
Yes.
Well, price comparison and versus which will last you longer.
I would get the better hole punch because that's the process of what's damaging you.
Yeah. Covered those. Get one of those like Nick Jode. Covered that. And endless shrimp hurt Red Lobster big time.
Yeah, it was almost like they were trying to go out of business for a complex real estate deal.
Real estate. And I like good pizza, but the one here wasn't good. And those red cups are crazy money on eBay. I'll bet. People pay big money for nostalgia. Huh. Why are you knocking things down? One here was awful. Ours was pretty good. I miss the classic Pizza Hut. Those were the days. Oh, the personal pan pizza for reading stuff in school. Yes. Those were great. And they were like the crust was completely different back then. So different.
Oh, yes. Well, back then it was freshly made.
That's true. Yeah, a lot of things were different back then. Oh, and we have Matthew Cricky in here. Pizza Hut is my favorite restaurant.
You know what? It's not bad.
No, like I liked it. And Code Lyoko. Yeah. Let's see, it wasn't even Japanese. And yes, that word, the isekai. Super Mario Brothers, and then Dante. And yeah, it's a hard thing to shake off. Dante's Inferno, Paradiso, Paradise. That sounds like something my mother would hate. Maybe I'll check it out then. That's the spirit. I love that. Oh gosh. Just make sure you don't get an Italian like I did the first time. So I like to get the side-by-sides. So like Divine Comedy, I got Canterbury Tales, I got what was it?
Chaucer?
Have 'em all.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, Chaucer. Canterbury Tales, yeah.
Yeah.
Like all of them I got in the original and then the English side-by-sides.
I'm jealous, actually. That's all.
Oh, I love getting them like that. Oops.
I may or may not be after a good copy of the Vulgate Bible for that.
Ooh.
That's on my to acquire list.
Yes. Oh, a Keyblade is a large, non-usual weapon. An anime about a garden company. I can actually see that. Yeah,
What?
that definitely falls into. It would definitely be an anime. Oh, Chris has accountability. Has to go back to work today. So I wish all of you a good day and middle of the week.
Oh, I have to do it. I wasn't going to do it, but I have no choice now.
Bunny, the giant, an elf girl.
Oh no, I'm not going to do an elf girl. This isn't an elf girl time. Like one of the bad guys is definitely an eco crazy elf girl who's like, no, you shouldn't be cultivating. Leave it untended. It's like, we gotta eat, lady.
Right. We can't all forage very well.
And like, she totally ends up getting converted to like the good guy squad later.
Oh yeah.
Because of course she does.
Yeah, because she gives them better cultivating skills so that it takes up less land and gives higher yield. So they,
Yeah.
So they have less of a footprint. It is merely a flesh wound. Come back, you coward! Dave's making lunch. Cool drawings.
Well, see, what I like to do is do goofy drawings like this and then the lore. Oh, wait. He's like the long ponytail because he's just that cool. But you know it's serious when he like puts on his PPE properly.
Oh yeah.
So he looks super intimidating with like the rebreather and everything.
And then you've got like the gator up and the hat on. With
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what he needs. Oops, wrong. Actually, yeah, that worked pretty well. So at least that by accident. He needs like the rumpled neck gator.
Oh yeah.
Because he's like, I could just use goggles and the neck gator, right?
That's how that works.
Oh, bro,
Learning
no.
by spite. Ooh, that sounds good.
This dude has like a gigantic like race lawnmower. I'm sure of it. You know?
Oh yeah. Dave is making some chicken and beef and soft tacos with beans, rice, and pico. That sounds delicious. Learning by spite still counts as learning. Amen. I think that's how I got through school.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah.
I had to graduate for many reasons, including so that I could blow a kiss to my old sword instructor to really cheese him off.
Oh, yeah. Spite is a valid reason.
It's like, I haven't designed the elf girl yet. I wasn't going to, but Thesis has actively requested an elf girl. Maybe I should make the elf girl really prissy. You know what I mean? Because there needs to be the Green Acres Zsa Zsa Gabor character.
Oh. The elf that doesn't want dirt.
Why are you getting dirty? Just magic.
What magic's for?
Because then you have the lovely love triangle thing of Will, brainless, totally. Okay, so we got. I wasn't going to do an elf girl. I really wasn't. I have to do an elf girl. Means everybody gets shrunk again. I love how these characters are making the main character dude look more and more generic.
Right?
Okay, so I need to do an elf girl. Okay.
Huh.
Skinny face.
Foxy's telling Dave, sounds good, but I've had that type of thing too much this week. Citrix is down. Guess I didn't want to put in pay items after all. Nope.
Elvira.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Spring break is this week for Dave. Nice.
I need to find out when Purdue's spring break is. Oh my gosh, Friday may suck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's real close to you guys, so that will affect you. Nick, you should make this a small series. I mean, you already have part of a plot.
I do this all the time. I can
Right.
generate a series out of just about anything.
I was going to say, you do that with almost every illustration.
Yep. We'll give her a little dress, so not because I'm being lazy. And she's showing a little knee, so there's some stuff. And then definitely like the sunglasses.
Elvira, poison ivy.
Oh, she's not anywhere near asseted enough to be Elvira, but this is just quick goof around art. This isn't like serious. This is. Oh yeah, we're actually doing the Cardinal Sin. She's wearing heels.
Well, if she does magic, I mean.
We'll do this. And we'll put the obviously CGI circle. Wait, you know, wait, we gotta do that. We gotta do that. Everything else is hand drawn and like normal. Like, I need. Hold on. I gotta be stupid with this. I mean, not just stupid, like really stupid. Hold on. Oh, that's way too big. Can I do that? Oh no, that's not going to work. Wait. I've got a magic circle somewhere in here. I should. No, it's not in my subtool. Let's see. Well, we'll do sparkles then. We'll be lazy. That's still going to be excessive. Sparkles. It should be the little geometric circle, but it's not giving me what I want. So I'm going to have to wait. I have so many of these goofy things. Here, we'll use the bead chain. That's funny. Bead chain. Oh, there we go. Doesn't even work right. That's fine. Nah. We're gonna get rid of that.
Oh.
See, there are all sorts of cheater things. I just don't use them. Where are we at? Okay, do we have the generic fire magic? We got the generic fire magic. Let's do generic fire magic. Oh, you can't even see at that range. That's fine. But sometimes it all has to burn. Wait, what? I thought you were protecting the forest. I am, but the forest needs to burn to live.
I mean,
Anyway.
some seeds only germinate once they've been burned.
Exactly. But and like you don't see her eyes for the whole series till she lets loose, and you find out that she's not actually an elf. She's like got crazy demon eyes, and this whole time she's been like extra. She might be the like landowner who is like extra problematic. Oh yeah, praying mantis vibe. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, because I can always come back and look at this video.
Mandibles. No.
She pulls her glasses down and she's got compound eyes.
Nice.
Now you've seen my true form, now you have to die. That got starred. I love it. Okay. Yeah. She's like part bug and is fixated on main character, but like there's the fear of lustful decapitation looming over their possible relationship. Okay, how lazy am I feeling right now? Let me see. That lazy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's sorcery right there.
Perfect.
You know what? I'm just gonna do this now. Let's see. Where are my shapes? No. No, I don't want actual thought balloon. I do love the remove dust tool. No gradients.
Oh, come on.
I thought I had shapes on this thing. Actually, I know I do. I just have to figure out where I hid them. Or am I thinking a different tool?
The characters that didn't take the yellow brick road.
Wow.
Oh, time for Joe to leave the office. Got a few things to get done before the meeting tonight. Have a great day, folks. Have a nice one, Joe. Gradients are fun, though.
No. No gradients.
Forever gradients.
Forever gradients.
Forever gradients. Gradient life.
I know I have them. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about my other program.
Hi. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm thinking about the program on my phone.
I get to go.
Fine, we'll do it the hard way then. No, wait.
Oh,
Because
hi.
I know I have it because I have lines somewhere. I have like straight lines. I just can't find where I put them. That's really weird. Oh, there they are. Haha! Knew I had shapes. Do this. We'll go here. We'll just do this. We are using all sorts of cheater lazy techniques at this point. Ew, tangent. Oh well. Like, you realize Reddit right now is just full of people arguing who is the better waifu? Like, but she'll eat your face. But she's hot.
Best waifu, then. Shapes, shadows, and swords. Tosh says, have a good day, Indy. Sorry, Gratch demanded both of my hands. Don't understand that at all, huh, baby? Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna... I gotta give this, like... that.
Foxy says maybe when she dyes her hair again, she'll do a gradient just for you, Nick. Oh, yeah, don't worry about anything on my desk. Just sprawl out. Thanks, baby. And Joe's going to make an app for you at some point that has gradients for everything, including the text, if he can figure it out. See ya, folks.
Yeah, you better run, Joseph.
They do have those boxes of gradient hair dye at Walmart. So when buying hair dye at Walmart, be careful and check to see that nobody has opened it. Because when the first time I dyed my hair with a box of dye at Walmart, I was trying to get blue. Somebody switched it with pink, which I was not mad about because the pink was fun, but it was not the blue I intended. So yeah, just watch out for that. And yes, they do have the gradient dyes. Garden Daisy. How's that comfortable? Oh, because you're gonna just shove it off my desk. That's how that's comfortable. Thanks, buddy. Don't worry about my notebook. It's fine. Or my phone.
I always feel sorry for the people who catch these programs and are like, what's the background of this? I don't know.
Good. Why are you... Because you're cat. That's why you're shoving everything off the desk. That's why. Huh. Well, thank you for the kiss. Oh, kisses are best. Yes, thank you.
Go here, go back
Gentle.
to
Gentle.
this so that it is where it needs to be at least. I have to sign off on this garbage. Anyway, these guys might get actually revisited at some point because, like, it is so easy for me to do things like this, especially when
Gentle.
it's just chatty.
Gentle. Thank
But
you.
they deserve like actual. I'm gonna do this. Garden days in another world.
Question mark?
Mark? Well, I really like the blue background.
Ooh.
If I was thinking about it more, I would make them like falling out of the sky or running side by side, depending on whether it's the beginning or the end of the.
Classic anime opening.
And they have to look all cute and adorable. And then, hey. Okay.
Foxy, that would look really good on you. The red to yellow hair dye.
Garden days. No, I have to spell it with a Z. In another world? See, I don't even need the random generator. Oh, wait, I have to do this, though. Dash question mark. Will you come back to where you're supposed to be? Dash question mark. I don't want to confuse this. There we go. All right, now we're going to come and we're going to.
Do not chew on the scissors. Those are the good scissors. They are not for chewing.
And I forgot to hit record the time lapse because, of course, this is a good one.
We were talking. It's always the middle one.
It always is. It really is. Okay.
Because we start talking, we get on a tangent, and then. Yep.
Okay. So I have to export single layer JPEG NTF3. Where are we? Come on. 319. Okay.
Leave it alone, you chaos outlet. You agent of chaos.
Okay. So,
Oh, chaos.
wait, cancel. I forgot. I have to do this. Here. Go. Really confuse people. Get that high quality confusion.
Full confusion.
Mind.
Gentle.
There's no genteel. And I know that's in the wrong color. How bad did I typo? Uh-huh. Wow. Never mind the Furthermore. This is not political. You aren't making that joke, Nick. It's right there. But I don't want to talk about Tesla. Anyway,
So you don't drive a Cybertruck.
go. You see, this is what happens when I talk to people.
Foxy might need help doing the ombre effect with the hair. And don't all artists have good scissors? I know Joy has a couple pairs. So, yes, there are. If you know somebody that works with fabric, touch not the fabric scissors.
Mm-hmm.
Touch not the fabric scissors, especially for paper. But yeah, like I have. Yeah, Tosh said it too. Fabric scissors. It's always the fabric scissors because they're expensive. And like we all have our favorite scissors, I feel. Oh, Dave's daughter works with perler beads, and she makes all these keychains. Nice.
I do some perler bead stuff. Perler beads
Yes.
are fun. I'm really not allowed to actually list off the number of hobby things I actually do, because then you guys would try to make me do them all.
So, I'll tell you about this later, you and Dawn. Probably the green room. But somebody asked me yesterday if I had a book I was trying to promote. And I was like, sir, I am a fiber artist, a sword mistress, and a road construction inspector. I have not yet collected that hobby. Sure. So, yeah, that turned into an interesting conversation.
Cheater brush.
Sir, you're gonna get bapped. You're gonna get bapped with Bapper. With Bapper. With Bapper. Bapper.
Actually, you know what? I got an idea. Hold on.
Bapper.
Give me a random object. Give me a random object you might find around the house. Not like an appliance size. A small, possibly visually complex object.
A visually complex object?
Well, I mean, not like a regular box. Give me
A battery.
Okay, what kind?
AAA.
AAA. Okay. We got.
I have to replace batteries in their cat toys.
AAA. I can do a AAA as a. Okay, we got a AAA battery, and that's almost the scale.
Oh.
But okay, we've done this. Let's see, what would we do to the AAA? I mean, it's so basic. It's gonna need. Gonna need some fins, maybe, to give it the spaceship energy. Because I was going to turn any object given to me into a spaceship.
Ah!
Really feeling the red ink today. I'm not sure why. But, like, the fact it's such a simple design makes it a little challenging. So,
Gotcha.
maybe I can do something composite. Let's do something composite.
Oh, Tasha's
What?
mom is a sewer. Growing up, they learned very quickly that using fabric scissors to, say, cut a milk bag open was a real quick path to some sort of real-world heck. Amen. Amen.
Well, hello, Alan.
Yes, Alan Lundy, good morning. Oh, we've got more a candle. A sword.
See, candle's still very cylindrical, but maybe. Okay.
Her mom has an alter ego when you make her mad enough. It's called the wart hag. You don't want the wart hag, man. That's some scary poop. Touching the fabric scissors for not fabric reasons was a summoning of the wart hag. Oh, gosh. And Dave finished eating lunch, now to walk the trails near my house to Cap Munsey's. We'll have a pleasant walk. I hope it's warm enough down there. It's a little chilly up here this morning. Oh, Al. Okay, that's Al. Alan Al from Kane's Chains.
Oh, hi!
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to follow you on YouTube then. Excellent.
Okay, so making the candle was a little tricky because, again, very simple shape. You can put smaller batteries on the side to just give it that look. Give it something to work with here. Now, Lisa said a sword. But wait, let me give some speed lines here. So we've got still the battery. I am the candle over here, so the Yankee Candle satellite.
Nice.
That works. that's going to fix the shape. If I do this and I turn it into a satellite, I could pull that there.
Let's see, Tasha's saying, "Hi, Al."
Hello, Al.
Oh, it's 70 degrees for Dave. So yeah. Ruby said, "A candle sword." Oh, okay. Your channel's just so you can chat. Gotcha. That's kind of what my kick is. I was gonna say, Al, if you want to come over to where everybody else is at, let me post this. This is the link where everybody else is. So if you want to see everybody else in real time, or if you want to just hang out on the other channel, that's fine too.
I'm going to bend the cross guard a little bit to give it a little more this is the kind of stuff I would sit and doodle, so it's not like this is serious art. This is playing around art. But
and Al is over on the Cool Kids channel, according to Dave.
Rock on. Okay, so let me grab something else interesting.
I was going to say, how difficult do you want it?
Well, give me something else. We got something.
I was going to say, on a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult?
Hit me with what you got, and I'll
I was going to say, I can go from drill to scissors.
See, okay. Now drill. Let's clear the board a bit. Not that I'm not enjoying this, but I'm looking when I find the right. Let me just do this. We'll just come here and we'll delete that. Now drill we can work with, because like when you have something like scissors, okay. Yeah, thank you.
Like you feeling though?
Scissors would look a lot like the sword.
Yeah.
You have this long bone, and then you just start readling it. Maybe add some fins. Center this out. Narrow that down. Add a view screen. This one reminds me of the frictionless ship from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy,
Yeah. Dave said 80s arcade art.
Yeah. I like to keep my mind flexible. But a drill. See, now the nice thing about a drill. Actually, I kind of like the scissors, so we'll just delete them, because I may come back to this later and play with it more. The drill gives me some shapes that are chonkers. Because you got to figure a drill's going to look basics of a drill. And by drill, I assume you mean like hand drill.
Yeah. I looked over and I had been hanging some shelves.
Huh. So we're actually going to take some time and work on this one. We can turn it on its side. And then we have... It's easier with reference, but I really don't need too much. So I should get that. And we have this nozzly shape. And then definitely a protruding, like, blaster. But now we're going to start adding some greebling and weirdness. Let's put a little block here. And the point of this exercise, aside from it's kind of fun, is to go, how far can I take an object that's familiar before it stops being familiar? Before it stops going, oh, that's a drill. This gives us. Maybe it's got like a star kind of powered reactor, so it's got that curly. You know, like the almost magic.
Yeah.
So, and that means we just pull this out to further contain it. You know, we could take the chuck lines and just do that. Oh, wait. I'm doing the drill, not the bit, which means I can do this. I can erase this. And I just realized what's going on. The ship is going away from us. So we'll add this. We'll do that. Now we'll go here. And we can start adding some contour detailing. But well, you know what? I can work with it. We'll turn this bump that I added that I really didn't quite like into some kind of like gun turret. Round it off a bit. Add some random lumps that may or may not have been there. You know, like the heat ventilation looking stuff. Whoa! Hi!
That's
Dun dun dun. Just take the back side of it. Oh wait, if I make it a battery drill, I can get more mass. Because I can put the battery pack on there. You know, turn that into some kind of, you know, cannon dispenser. Keep that around. This is the visual version of trash bashing miniatures. I used to love to take little pieces of thrown away stuff and make ships and mecha and tanks and such out of it. Now we have this really neat. I like the little energy drive there. It's kind of cool. Get rid of some of these guidelines. I mean, it still retains being a drill, even done this quickly, but it also starts to really have a, but is it? Like, if you didn't know it was a drill as the base, you might not think drill seeing it.
mm.
So, you know, all about trying to have that mental flexibility. And so I know I'm being a little more educational than I usually am on these shows, but when you start to get the basic building blocks and you can conceptually see things, you start to see them as things they aren't. And that's when you get to have fun. It's kind of scary how many sci-fi vessels end up, you know, looking like this. I'm going to add smoke coming out. Maybe something's wrong. Maybe it's already been shot up here. Well, that's a bullet hole. Wait. Gotta add like a little. But see, there we go. Now we have this weird little hunk of a spaceship that has been born out of the what if a drill was a spaceship comment. See? Lipstick snow globe fan. Okay, so when you start thinking in terms of any of the cylinders, lipstick is just meant to be, again, some kind of missile. You know, lipstick is anything that the cylinder just needs fins or doodads added to it.
just give it a couple little other cylinders, speed lines. Okay. Now a snow globe. The interesting part of a snow globe is going to be its base in a situation like this. Because, that just begs to be like some kind of space city. And then you just go, oh wait, maybe the snow globe, has an outer docking ring, And some of the ideas are going to be delightfully stupid.
It's half the fun of sci-fi, though.
Well, yeah, that's the trick. It's messing around. Now, complex rapier would give you. Okay, I got to draw it over here because I'm running out of space. But if I'm going something like a complex rapier hilt, that's going to give you the classic alien biological looking shit. And the disguise of it would be, you said leaf blade. If you use that as the base, you could just add, essentially, again, it's going to be much like the scissors, where you have the lead. But when you start just silhouetting it, it looks very organic. So, I mean, this looks like, with a little more tweaking, you get something that's going to be very, if you watch Stargate Atlantis and saw the Wraith darts, So I could play with the concept a bit more and do like this gnarled weird circle as the, again, kind of where the power is, sort of like where the trigger is on this. So you have the light. And the leaf blade is actually fairly doable. So we'll do like a second one that's turned on its head a bit. But, again, this is still at the rough sketch phase. And fan. Now, fan's cool. I like fan. We'll do another one. I'll probably come back to this frame for the thing. But if I'm doing a fan, okay, fan is great because fan, and I don't know if you meant a like motorized fan, but what I saw was like the folding fan. Like kind of, and you get what something that might be a Star Sailor. It's not fueled by fuel; it's fueled by the solar winds. I can take aspects of fan off of both sides and give it this kind of very organic, almost aggressive, somewhere between a fish and one of those killer, the squid. But still born out of the idea of just one of those little hand fans. Because if you meant like a regular fan, that's going to give you a bulbous shit. The fan blades, take that little circle that affects the direction, put it there, run some guidelines like this. Would it take much to take something like this and have a Gundam blowing the heck out of it?
Hmm.
You know? Just like this. It all looks more. The fan looks more like a trolling motor right now, but you get the idea. You know, this is Side 7 services here.
But you gotta play with the ideas
Of shape and substance, and like I said, some of them are gonna suck. Some of them. You know what, I'm gonna just do this. And give it like a cargo box that it's hauling through space. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Especially, we're just sketching. We're just playing, folks. Mark Kistler says, you have a license to flop. Whoops, made a mistake. Well, not a mistake. I don't know if his biography's out yet. There's supposed to be a biography movie on him. But he was very, very influential in me. He's why, even though I don't usually do it while I'm streaming because I'm more aware of myself while streaming. But like if I'm by myself, I'm going to draw something, especially in space, it's going to be like swoosh, 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 swoosh. And you pick up a shape, and then you start playing with the shape. Especially at this point where we are just literally goofing around. Because there's no wrong answer, especially in space, and aerodynamics don't matter, you can get random chunks of things in, you know, whatever shape language suits you. And then you start getting the feel of, well, if that's what this is, you know, why is it shaped like that? And if you let your mind relax and just find the lore, let your mind fill in the blanks. I mean, this looks like an alternate lambda, almost. Like it was specialized to clamp on and then drop. So it feels very Star Wars. Now, if I play with this part, I can make it very Star Trek by just giving it warp missiles. But any object can become a vessel. And that's part of what I like to do. I like to play with it. Rotating what you see and how you process will give you lots and lots of options. I want to see if I go. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this one though as the cover, and I'm just going to play with this just a little bit because I can. From here, no pen. I'll move over here so I can see. Give me at least a 20. And it's gray. And we'll just throw some shading. Make it a little more clear what is up and what is down. And again, this isn't a serious art piece. This is visually prototyping. But being willing to throw something like this around and play with just enough reference to go, oh, this is what this is, you know? Disney has taught us all things green are evil.
Only that lime green.
Exactly. That lime green right there is just, if that's how you do stuff, you must be evil.
Evil.
We'll just do this way. I don't know if this silliness interests you guys or not, but it's like venting plasma. You guys, yeah, it is very much like steampunk design. You have to have an initial shape. Once you have an initial shape, you can start to get the feel. You just have to be willing to let yourself play. Because humanity, the things that we are, we don't learn through, gear-driving misery. We learn. I should have done this on another layer. Actually, I'm going to do this on another layer. Hold on. Give me another layer. And I'm just using multiply layers. We aren't using any sorcery here. And I'm not even really holding tight to what this vessel is or anything. This isn't like finished art. This is concept stuff. This is... And why is it orange? Well, one, I like orange. Two, I worked at Home Depot, so I saw a lot of orange stuff. And it just gives you the options. And yeah, these lines aren't straight. This is not 3D rendered. I could clean it up. I could 3D render it. Sad thing is, I literally could. Let me take this and go... Nope. Nope. Yeah. What do I want? I'm trying to remember. Add glow? No. Come on.
Gosh, I had to step out to take a phone call. Adulting sucks.
Okay.
We're all surprised we're still here.
Well, it happens.
Yep. Fed the cats, had lunch, ran around town to Munsey hunt, and came back in. Ran the show back to catch up.
Okay. And we're just... Right now, I am literally just having enough fun goofing around.
Right.
Wrong color. I need something that will flash.
Dave's capping Munsey's, but still listening. And saying looking good.
Thank you. And that's the idea. Any object you can repurpose to be another object. I mean, I hate to say it, but like a snow globe is basically just a space station. There's not even that much to do with it. It's literally a big dome with stuff inside it. And if I throw a steering wheel as the little docking plant, you start to get, a form. So, play. Thank you. I have no idea what color would work as a background to this madness. But this one's going to be a little different because I'm going to save it as it is. Junk to sci-fi concept practice. I don't know if yeah, I guess we'll use this as the thumbnail. I really don't think I like the ships here, though, so if I go here, yeah, because they're throwing off the whole vibe. Do this real quick. Come down here, we'll just do this. Not that they weren't cool, but they were throwing off the vibe. They threw off the Emperor's groove.
Threw off his groove.
Never mess with the groove. No, not me.
Dave says it needs sound effects. Pew, pew, pew.
Come on, I got you. I got you. Hold on. We're gonna do this.
Okay.
Oop, this should have been another layer. Hold on. I might get rid of those two. Add one more layer. Hold on. Very good there. Do that. Multiply it. Now. What, you guys didn't think I'd play with the light tricks just a little bit? Come on.
Never.
Not
Not
me.
you.
Not me. I would never do something like that. In space, no one can hear you peak. What? I don't know. There is an anime series called Lost Universe, and it is done by the same people who did the Slayers. Utterly brilliant. Hilarious, and then, wait, this shouldn't be this good. You know? The trick with it, you know, part of it is they have a living spaceship, but they go through something, and, you know, plot device. The ship rooms are being shifted around, which is fine. Captain Nicholas Fire, I love that. But they realize they can't find the bathroom. So as the rooms are shifting around, and they've all the little sentient avatars of the ship's like, don't you dare! If you pee on my decks, I will space you. Don't you dare!
Oh my gosh! Don't you dare!
So you know, you have the human crew running around, and as the rooms are shifting, they get a glimpse of the bathroom, so they're trying to run into it. Yeah.
Oh jeez. I just want a party. Looks like Donna is back.
But
Don't disturb this groove.
there we go. And it's still a better story than the new Disney Star Wars. Anyway,
Dang.
hi Kathleen Kennedy. Sorry you suck. Anyway,
Oh, you're not that far behind, Carl.
no, you're doing fine. Look, wrong man.
I was gonna say, there's other people floating around too. Dave just wants to be on the holodeck.
That would be such a temptation, though. Like, seriously?
Right?
I appreciate your stolidness.
Tosh had a phone call. Nick Wars, master of the sword universe. Pew pew pew.
Yeah, all the fighter craft are named after weapons, like the Romeo and Juliet that we don't admit happened.
Nice.
I just want to add some just real quick black outlines because I wasn't really going to ink it properly. But I wanted to play with the shape a bit. Kind of got a bit of the firefly butt, you know?
Yeah.
But there we go.
May have been on the losing side, but I wasn't on the wrong side.
Yep. And it is my habit to misbehave. Anyway. Then I've got Heathens Aplenty right here.
Jeez.
What?
Someone took the scene where Luke goes to rescue Baby Yoda, and they changed the music to give me a hero. It worked.
Point for point. It is amazing.
That's fantastic.
Bonnie Raitt's I Need a Hero. I need a hero in the morning light. If you ever want the most 80s video to ever 80s video,
Yes.
you have to watch that video. And look it up on YouTube.
Fabulous.
I mean, because she's got lost Judd sister energy.
Yes.
She really has lost Judd sister energy. And don't you guys find yourself wondering, where have all the cowboys gone and where are all the gods? Streetwise Hercules. Yeah, because standards for men have always been, sane and attainable. Good, and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. So you have to be in a fight before you go help this chick. You know? Tell me that doesn't seem a little like, do you want an egg in your beer, lady? Wow, I'm pulling out ancient comments. That's okay.
Carl was wearing a leather coat and a hat, so he had to sing YMCA.
Fair enough.
Young man, I hope you find a lass. Donnie, come and get off your chair.
Oh, okay.
Mwah.
We can do that.
It's time to scan, that is the plan, with Carl and Dawn to catch a fawn or unicorn. We're so forlorn, we got a cap, so here's our rep. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we've got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too. Munsey is good exercise, good for your heart and for your thighs. Dawn is such a lovely lass. Come on, Dawn, get off your chair. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too.
Alrighty, I just need one more layer. I am so spoiled for I used to have to work with programs that had 3 to 5 layers, and that's all I could work with. And I still cannot get over how oh yeah, you can have a couple hundred layers if you need it for this.
Remember when we used to draw by hand with no layers? Just the one? And if you messed up, it was forever?
Uh-huh. I still do.
Yep.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepper Farms remembers.
I admit I got away from traditional art when my scanner went down,
Yeah.
and I really need to do something about that. But I think we could call that one. Oh wait, no, I made an error. I fixed something and I didn't get fixed at all. So
No show tonight. Oh well. Chair. Thanks, Nick.
Oh, blocked out part of my name.
Miney is telling Dawn, "You will cuddle with me, Mommy," and gives a headbutt love like a battering ram. Yep.
That's why my door is closed and I am roasting right now.
And can I have my hand back, please? And the more you know sign. And I just want my sign and my hand.
Alrighty.
And quit typing. Nas on the hand. Yep. Poor Donna. Just an indentation. He didn't break skin. That's good.
And then we're gonna come here. Come here. Go. Never mind. What I love is when people who don't know about the show see the thumbnails and go, "What the heck is this?" Like, can you? I've had people ask about the characters. I'm like, I have to look up what thumbnail it is.
Right.
Will you box this nice? Look at this. I'm still desperately learning this program, but with pure shenanigans, folks. We let me see if I do this. That brings us up a little bit, a little cozier on us, because you guys want to see Trey. She's good looking. I'm vaguely necessary. Oh, don't threaten me with a good time. I will look repulsed. Oh no.
Full goblin mode.
Oh no, not full goblin. Did I send you the picture of the lady who did the Amaguri goose and then fixed its caboose?
Yes.
Okay.
Just the single thread. Just boop.
There is no way she did that intentionally the first time.
No, but I looked at that and I was like, I could put butts on so many things. Totoro needs a butt.
Yes, you could. It's like using the same technique. It makes it simpler to make any dual domed assets you need. I
was like, gelatinous cubes need butts.
Gelatinous cube now with butt.
Right. New and improved. Give him the vib.
I'm just seeing one. No, not poor Doom Punny. His butt is perfect. But or is it?
Dun. Miney is a baby Huey, huge and doesn't know his own strength.
Aww.
No nibbles. Bad Foxy.
I see you guys are having your playful time. Let me do this and NTF 319, which means I am set for art for the week.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh no, not 319, 321. I think.
Yeah, that should be Friday.
And if not, that's fine. As long as I can find it later.
So they'll figure it out. Stabbies. Yes, the goblin stabbies. I saw that and I giggled. I giggled profusely.
Stabbies solve so many problems. Okay, now I think we've got that done, so we will come here.
I was going to say, I got that notification earlier. Carl might have just gotten it.
Okay. Do you, okay. It's just so that I can chat. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Sorry, I saw the star kicked up. I'm like, wait a second, did I forget something?
Oh, nope. That was probably me marking where I was before.
I think we should run a couple wind down ads, don't you?
I think so. Yeah.
And before I do, I am planning to shoot some videos, both for the Historical Fencing Guild and because I'm way behind because I was sick and such. And
you were very sick.
Return to Nick Knows Nerf, so expect some of that. But before that, you know what we have to do.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, I'm Dan Hollifield. I'm the senior editor and publisher of Abelian Webzine, the world's oldest free creative writing e-zine since 1997. Since then, we have helped over 500 amateur writers learn what they needed to turn pro. www.aphellion-webzine.com and read not only what we've got going on right now, but 28 years worth of our archives of stories. Thank you very much.
And I need to run a couple more because, well, we do. And we have a couple more because Robin was here last time, so.
Hi, bunnies. This is Robin Yoda. Just wanting to let you know I have a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Robin Yoda. You can catch me there Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific playing Stardew Valley, Saturdays at 2 p.m. playing The Sims 4, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific playing a random game from my Game Pass library. You can also find me Mondays on my YouTube channel, Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny. I hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching.
And we have to hear from Kat, then we'll go.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
All right. You got anything you want to promote? Anything you want to hawk? Anything you want to bring up?
Just remember, no show for us tonight, so go check out Sisters of the Hook on Twitch and Kick tonight. 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern.
Okay, cool.
They're a fun time. I love their show. We usually hang out there before we have our show, and they usually run after our show, so we go over there too. So
it seems like a good system.
Oh, I love their show. They are a little more PG than we are, so please behave yourselves if you do go over there.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's been a little raunchy today, but I think everybody had fun.
I was gonna say people usually behave themselves, especially when they go visiting. So
yeah, we got a good group here.
Yes.
All right, guys. Like I said, I have a lot I want planned to do between now and Friday. So let's get to it. So, guys, keep writing, keep drawing, keep creating, because if you do, you can edit it, you can improve it, but you can't edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too. Toodles.